What's up, traders? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to show you guys a absolutely free trading strategy that you can use in any market. I'm talking about forex, crypto, stocks, futures, you name it. You can use this strategy for it, and this works on any time frame as well, and will give you a very, very good win rate of 60% or higher. And at the end of the video, I'm going to show you guys how you can make it even better and get a 80 or even 90% win rate when trading with this strategy. So if you're ready, you're excited to learn, let's go. All right, guys, let's get into the strategy for this video. So the first thing we want to do is we want to have the indicator that we want to use for this strategy on our charts. And the indicator we want to use is called the MACD. So to add it on your charts, all you got to do is simply go to indicators and over here, type in MACD, and it's going to pop up under moving average convergence divergence. Press this and it's going to add it to your chart. And it's going to look like this over here. Next, guys, what we want to do is we want to start drawing up our supply and demand levels on our charts. For this example, I'm going to be using the 4-hour time frame, but you guys can use any time frame you like. Just understand that the higher the time frame, the higher the win rate that you're going to get for this strategy, because it's more likely to follow the technical analysis. Okay, so drawing up supply and demand levels, for those of you guys who don't know what it is extremely easy. A supply level is an area where there is a likely chance that it might fall because it's done so in the past. So for example, over here, if we were to use our box tool, we can see that every single time that the price came up this high, it fell back down. So this right here would be considered a supply zone, okay? And then we have a demand zone, so an area where the price hit at the bottom and then went back up. So for example, over here, we saw the price came back down, went back up, and it failed to break this level 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So this right here would be called a demand zone. It's extremely simple to draw up on your charts. You just want to look for areas like this on your charts to see. So for example, this could even go back a little further and we could drop it down a little more. We see that this right here would be our supply zone, and the price almost went back up and touched this area as well. Next, guys, what we want to do is we want to draw up more charts. So we want to get a little bit as possible. So we see the price came back down here, hit this area, went back up, came back down, hit the same area again, then went back up. It's a very, very simple strategy. So all you got to do here is draw up the supply and demand levels on your charts. If you want to make it a little bit less confusing, I recommend making these boxes that you see right here. Red if it's a supply zone, and green if it's a demand zone, just so you have a little color coordination when you're trading. The next thing you want to do, guys, once you have your supply zones drawn up on your chart, this is when you want to start looking at the MACD. And what you want to do is you want to look for a crossover. So the way the MACD works is telling you there's a short-term trend and a long-term trend. So the short-term is the blue line that we see right here, and the long-term trend is the orange line that we see. Whenever these lines cross, this is technically a signal saying that the price could move down or upwards on your chart. So for example, right here, we see that the price broke the orange line. And if we press play a little bit, it broke it again. So now it's looking like it's a little bit of a bearish momentum. But we're not going to trade on the demand level because we know that people are always buying around this level because, again, it failed to break this price twice, right? So what we want to do is we want to wait for the short term to break over the orange line again. So the blue line to break over the orange line. And as you can see, guys, we're going to wait. And we can see that we got the crossover right here. So this right here would be our entry to take a trade because we see that the price has failed to break this demand level 3 times now. So this is our confirmation. So what we do here is we simply just set our stop loss and our take profit. Our stop loss is going to be underneath the last demand zone, so somewhere around here. And we can target either the supply zone at the top or just go for a 1.5 risk reward ratio, something like this, very simply. And then we press play and see that we would have won this trade right there. That would have been a trade that we would have taken and we would have made money on using this strategy. It's extremely simple. Here is another trade example that we could have taken, but this time a short to the downside. So we see that we had a supply level over here because the price failed to go past this level multiple times, right? We had one touch over here, again. So we see that this is a very strong supply level that is getting hard to break. So this resistance is really getting there. Next, guys, we see that we had a cross on the MACD here at the bottom, blue cross back underneath the orange line, which signifies a little bit of bearish momentum. So we could have taken this trade over here, going short position. Our stop loss is slightly behind the order block, the supply level, and then we could target again 1.5. So something like this, and we run this trade, and as you can see, completely smashes our take profit level very, very simply. So the key to the strategy is making sure you identify really good areas of supply and demand in order to get the best trades possible. Now, obviously, if you're a beginner trader, finding the best supply and demand levels are going to be a little bit difficult and a little bit challenging, but this is why I want to show you this right here. So this is an indicator that we built ourselves that does almost all the heavy lifting for a beginner trader and even an intermediate trader when you're looking at the market. It's called EliteAlgo, and as you can see, when I turn it on, it automatically shows me the supply and demand levels for me on the chart. And not only that, it even shows me if the supply and demand levels are more bearish or bullish. So if there's more buyers or sellers in that area. So for example, over here, we can see that there's a lot more sellers than buyers because there is a huge red bar versus a small green bar. And same thing over here and over here. And then we can see that even over here in this area, there's still more sellers until we get to this area over here where the buyers are finally a little bit stronger than the sellers. And not only does it give you order blocks just like this, it even makes trading extremely simple by giving you signals, guys. So by turning on the buy and sell signals inside the settings, where there's a bunch of different things that you guys can use, we can see once it loads on our chart, it's going to give us entry and exit signals as well. Check this out. So right there, guys, as we can see, it told us to buy down here in real time. The price went up. Just look at the accuracy of these signals. If you guys want to try this yourself, these signals come in real time. I'm going to leave the link to get this indicator down in the description below with a discount for you guys for watching this video. That's it, guys. If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe. And if you have any questions, comment down below and I'll answer every single comment that we get on this video. Also, if we get 500 likes on this video, then we will do a $500 giveaway to one of our lucky subscribers in the next video that we make. Other than that, guys, thank you. Have a good day.